And I'll never forget the most famous thing that's ever happened with the NFL today. We're sitting in the studio one day watching the Bears, I think it was, Chicago and maybe Green Bay, warming up in the pregame show. But we went on the air at 12:30 East Coast time, 1:30 Midwest time, and then 3:30 for West Coast time. So we'd already been on the air for the East Coast, and we're getting ready to move to the West Coast. And the guys are setting up the camera positions, and guys just out there, stretching and warming up and kicking the ball around. And it was snowing in Chicago. Whereas we just saw games from New York where it wasn't. It was a nice, clear day. And Brent says, "Hey guys, is that a live shot or is that videotape?" He said, "No, it's live." And I'll never forget it. We go in the air. "You are looking live." At Wrigley Field, at Soldier Field in Chicago, where the Bears are preparing to meet the 8-2 Green Bay Packers for the division championship. I'll never forget it. Everybody in the studio had goose pimples because until that time, no one had ever done that.
Yeah.
So that was one advantage. The other advantage we had was that NBC would tape their stuff in advance, because they wanted to make sure everything was okay and they didn't have any hiccups. Well, we didn't have hiccups either, but all that meant you had to be pretty well informed. You better know about those thieves before the camera comes on, because you have anger in your face. So we were always well prepared. And Brent liked to get this what's going on now kind of thing. So every now and then we'd have somebody call from a locker room, or you'd call down to the field and find out what we can about what's going on down there. And we reported it. We never said this is how we did it, but people could sense that this is good inside stuff.